For more on the latest developments on the missing Nigerian girls, we spoke with Bronwyn Bruton. She's a deputy director for the Africa Center at the Atlantic Council, and here's her reaction to that newly released video.
Obviously, it's far better than the alternative horrible things that have sometimes been associated with Islamic extremist groups. One of my concerns, though, is that Boko Haram is releasing these videos because it realizes that this is a cause. Now it's become a cause in the international community, and it's a way for them to gain notoriety. And I fear that this will be encouragement for them to kidnap more girls as well.
What does this do as far as pressure? By seeing these girls alive, do you anticipate that the Nigerian government will see more pressure from perhaps the parents and other members of the international community to do something to make sure that these girls are brought back alive?
Well, the video suggests, there were quite a number of girls in the video. It was more than just a small handful. So apparently some number of them are still together. And one of the concerns had been that they really had been spread out very thin, that perhaps we were talking about, groups of 5 girls now as opposed to 20 or 30 or 40 together. And the more girls they are, I think the easier it is to find them, because you're looking at sort of a search for a more visible group of people. I hope that this will again increase pressure on not only the Nigerian government, but on the international community, the US and others, to really step up their efforts.
Who has the leverage here? By putting out this video, does that perhaps show that Boko Haram is willing to deal or to negotiate some sort of deal to get these girls for an exchange?
Well, there really isn't any indication in the video that Shekau is looking to negotiate. He seems unrepentant. He seems belligerent. I'm not a hostage negotiator, and I'm not a profiler, so I couldn't really tell you what his mental state is, besides the obvious conclusion that he's a little unhinged. Boko Haram's longstanding demand has been for the release of its own hostages. And it's possible that if the Nigerian government were to say, we'll release these, X number of fighters in exchange for the girls, that they would consider that. But I doubt that would be palatable to Abuja, the Nigerian capital.
All right, Bronwyn Bruton, we appreciate your perspective. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks.